Hi there, Jason Cutter again, creator of the Authentic Persuasion Program. If you're watching this, it's because you are on the Authentic Persuasion Program landing page, the sales page. Let's call it what it is. My goal is to help you see the value in the Authentic Persuasion Program and hopefully have you enroll and sign up. I've been doing sales leadership management training for over 17 years. And one of the things that I have seen a lot that I finally was able to create a program around was the secret to my sales success, my leadership success, and what I do as a consultant, and what I've done with hundreds of sales reps. Even before I had a label for it, an idea of what it literally was this. It was authentic persuasion. So here's the challenge. Here's what I see a lot of, and this might be you. You might identify with this. A lot of reps, and this kind of can be harsh, and some don't want to admit this, some sales reps, most sales reps, operate like order takers. They're waiting for the customer to decide to buy. So they're making their presentation, they're explaining their product or service, whatever that might be, but then they're sitting back and waiting. They're afraid of moving forward. They're afraid of pushing it. They're afraid of confrontation, might be worried about being controlling or seen as controlling. And generally what I've seen, and this was true myself, also really afraid of having to use manipulation and those kind of tactics in order to close deals, in order to meet your quota, in order to make money. And a lot of times what I see is salespeople, and again, I had this myself in this imposter syndrome, which is I think I have to be like somebody else in order to be successful in sales. And that's not true. And that's why I created this program, is to help sales reps embrace who they are, be effective, but then also not be a one-hit wonder, because there's a lot of times, and I see sales reps where they have a good week, a good month, a good quarter, maybe even a good year, but they can't replicate it, right? So they have a good week and then they can't, and then they have a good week and then they fall off again, and it's up and down. It's not consistent hits after hits after hits. And my goal is to help you have consistent results, consistent hits, just knocking it out of the park consistently using who you are. So that's why I created the Authentic Persuasion Program. Because if we really look at it, what's happening is we've got a lot of people who are acting like order takers, like I said, right? And the key is what everyone wants is they really want to be quota breakers. So they want to move towards being a quota breaker and having that be a thing where it's just easy, where you're in the flow and you're closing deals, you're making your quota, you're making money, the energy is high, it feels great, you feel successful, you're happy to share with the people around you the conversations that you're having, your success in sales, you're not shying away from when talking to family and friends, significant others, when they ask you about how you're doing your day. You want to be a quota breaker and you want to be consistent. And the key is, and this is what I came up with, is authentic persuasion is that missing piece in between there. So the key with authentic persuasion is when you use that, you're being both authentic and you're using persuasion. So it's about who you are. It's about embracing your skills, your talents, your abilities, your knowledge, and your experiences, your past experiences, good and bad, the positive ones and the negative ones that you probably don't want too many people to know about. When you embrace all of that, you learn how to use that and leverage that as a way to serve your prospects. And then when you add in the positive persuasion piece, right, not manipulation, but positive persuasion, then you will create amazing, consistent results. And yes, I said serve your prospects. It's actually your duty as a sales professional, because here's the thing, is prospects come to you, the salesperson, because if not, they would just order online. But if they came to you for help, it's something they want, something they have a problem with, they need a solution for, or there's something they want, and they need someone to help them attain it or make the decision or the right decision. And so it's really about a consultative sale. And when you're in that role, and you sit back and let your prospects decide whether they want to do something that they need or have said that they want, when you don't move them forward, you're failing them and you're failing yourself, because you're not living up to your duty and your responsibilities as a sales professional. It's actually your duty when somebody comes to you as a qualified prospect who has a need or want, and you have a product, service, or idea that fits that, to not use authentic persuasion and move them forward means you're letting them down, and yourself, because then you're not achieving your goals and what you want. So that's why I created the Authentic Persuasion Program, because it's not about manipulating. It's not about closing line. It's not about tactics, right? It's not about all those things that you see other people talk about or sell books around and courses. Like, some of those closing lines are important, but if you don't have the foundations and the fundamentals and you're not being authentically you, that won't ever create long-term success. You can use some sales lines today, but next week they might not work. You might not know why, and the key is the consistent results. So the Authentic Persuasion Program, it's a 12-module course where we're going to take you through 3 sections: being authentic, using persuasion, and then those intangibles. So those other things outside of those 2 categories that are the make it or break it for long-term, consistent, quota-breaking sales superstar success. So make sure you use the form on this page and sign up. Whether you're in telephone sales, face-to-face, business to consumer, business to business, like I said, whether you have a product, a service, an idea, it doesn't matter, because everything in life is sales. And once you master the authentic persuasion process and use that to enhance whatever you've been doing, your current sales script, your sales process, whatever your company has you use, whatever you have tried in the past, when you take authentic persuasion and add that in there, you will create amazing results. So again, fill out the form on this page, sign up for the program, and start this journey from order taker to quota breaker. And I will see you in the Authentic Persuasion Program.